Hey everybody, it is Terry coming to you on a severely downgraded camera and microphone. So maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. We're here to talk about my experiences on Vraylar for about a year and a half. The usual disclaimers: I'm not a doctor, you're probably not a doctor. If you're having a medical emergency, call 911. If your ripcord doesn't open the parachute, get right with a guide. Just your stuff, right? So I want to talk about what Vraylar has done for me, the good, what Vraylar has done for me, the very small side effects. Also, remember, this is all anecdotal. I've heard other people have had bad experiences on it. Not like horrible, trippy. It just didn't do anything for them and kind of made them feel shitty. I'll get back to those side effects in a second. First of all, a little bit about the drug. It's a really stupid name. V, Victor. R, Romeo. A, Alpha. L, Lima. A, Alpha. R, Romeo. Vraylar. Somebody got paid up a lot of money to come up with that. Anyway, so this stuff takes at least a month to build up into your system. And then it really takes longer than that to fully kick in. So be prepared to bite the bullet and have a miserable month and a half. Now, okay, you take it, for me, it's got the usual suspects of side effects. Except this one's a little bit different. Instead of dry mouth, I'm drooling. I'm drooling on myself like a 4-year-old. Anytime I change doses, anytime I go up on doses or down on doses, my eyesight, my vision, and my coordination comes all screwed. My vision is blurry. I have a hard time walking downstairs. That usually lasts about a week. And then it goes back to normal. It's like wearing a new pair of glasses. So, if you go back and watch like the first few videos I did, well, first of all, I wasn't very good at videos. I'm not good at videos now. But you can see more or less that's a basket case. Now, I have had some breakthroughs, symptoms on Vraylar, but very small, and they went away rapidly, including, I think, a mixed episode. And if you've ever had mixed episode, you know that those are, anyway, they're the worst. Well, maybe not the worst. They're really bad. So, let's see. As far as I understand, it has two ways kicking in. It has your normal, you take a pill, it kicks into your body. And then it has a parent metabolite, which takes a while to build up into your system. And then it may even have a third one. It depends on who you talk to. This is pretty much a new drug. Well, it's not brand new, but there's when I go on YouTube looking for reviews of it, you're talking about all of it's people have been on it 1 month or something like that, and I think you'd have a hard time getting a proper perspective on the drug after only that short amount of time. So where have I been? How come I hadn't come back and told y'all? Not because I'm a YouTuber and I'm going, where have I been? I gotta make more videos. No, I did this so that y'all know about Vraylar, because it's the best psych med I've ever taken by far. If I can only have one med, it would be the Vraylar, not the Klonopin, not the mood levelers, just the Vraylar. So, I've been able to move, get a job, open my own business with a partner. I've done, my paranoia is through the floor. I mean, I hardly have it anymore. Um, I haven't had a real hallucination since I started taking this stuff. Oh, yeah, sure. Sometimes I get tired. I see little tricks, floaters out of the edge of my eyes, but these aren't real hallucinations. They're not skulls, rivers of blood, or talking horse skeletons or anything like that. Um, as far as mania, like I said, I've had a few breakthrough symptoms. I've had a little bit of hypomania here, but to be honest, well, hang on just a second. Look at that finger. You know you want it. I could have jumped on top of those hypomanic symptoms and crushed them. I really just didn't want to. I wanted to be hypomanic. I know. I'm an evil patient. Oh yeah, the gross national product of Bolivia. It's about what this stuff will run you. I'm serious. Look it up. The copay on this stuff is 12 a month, not $12, not $120, but $1,200. That's the copay, not out of pocket. So unless you have some insurance, go for it. Also, get used to pestering your psychiatrist to write letters. Mine had to write 2 or 3 explaining that we'd exhausted over 20 years just about damn near every pill they had. Oh, wait, I've never been on Haldol. So, who would I recommend Vraylar for? Treatment resistant individuals. I have been. Okay, let me tell you a couple of things about me. Until Vraylar, I have never been asymptomatic from the time I was a child. I mean, I was having psychosis when I was a child, and by the time I was in puberty, golly, this camera work. By the time I was in puberty, the bipolar kicked in nice and strong, and you gotta remember, this is 1980s public school, Alabama public schools. Good luck. You gotta remember, I'm old enough to when you went to university, if they found out you had a serious mental illness, they called your parents and had you snatched out. So, anyway, who could take this drug? First, also, this drug is almost totally weight neutral. For the very first time I started taking psych meds, unless I got manic, I put on weight. With this one, with a combination of diet and exercise, I've been able to lose some weight. Well, Terry, diet and exercise, anybody lose weight. Yeah, you think that to eat a bunch of Zyprexa and Depakote, and you're so hungry that you're eating and it's gagging you because you're full, but you still want to keep on eating. You don't get that with Vraylar. Matter of fact, I've dropped about 35, 40 pounds with Vraylar, and good healthy pounds too. And I didn't do it overnight or anything like that. Like I said, I've been on a year and a half, and the weight started coming off gradually. What is the drawback? Well, of Vraylar? I've talked to some people. When I sing his praises, they go, "Whoa, it fucked me up, buddy." I'm like, and I don't want to ask the snide question of, "Well, how long were you on it? Were you on it long enough for it to kick in?" Because it fucks me up too. I mean, my vision's blurry. I'm uncoordinated. I have a hard time not following. This is for the first week of either a dosage increase. And I don't know how you're going to come by this drug. The drug reps really pushing it hard. My doctor told me he really likes the drug because he's really been impressed on the results it's given for me. But he told me, but if I have to keep writing 3 letters to every insurance company for every patient, forget about it. And you're like, I know you didn't become a doctor to do paperwork, but you you should be filling out far more paperwork than you are giving out pills. Um, that's neither here or there. Anyway, I got a great doc, and they've been able to score me some samples, which is I've saved thousands of dollars. You know, they've got a PPA program. Um, the only problem is it's like a lot of other patient assistance programs. By the time you find out whether the drug's going to work or not, you know, the app's already come and gone and whatever. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell how coherent I am. I've been having some insomnia because I just moved and my upstairs neighbors like to move furniture at 3:30 in the morning. So that has nothing to do with the drugs. That's just me. It's just somebody pounding on the roof. Um, you know, if you're having a hard time with your mental illness, especially if it's bipolar or psychosis, and you've tried a lot of stuff and the results were poor to mediocre, consider giving this one a chance. It is, of all of the atypicals I've taken, it's the least nasty, the least side effects. You don't feel violated when you take it. Um, so there you go. Year and a half later, my friends and family hardly recognize me and my demeanor because I'm doing so much better. Now, used to you could see the looks in their faces like, oh no, he's so sick, he's hard to put up with. But now everybody, and I mean virtually everybody's telling me how well I'm doing. I mean, I've got a Coke can sized tumor in my pelvis. Does not feel good. It's a nerve tumor. I've got severe mental illness and a bunch of other things, but people keep telling me how good I'm doing. And I'm like, okay, if that's your medical opinion, but I am doing better. I'm doing a lot better. And you know, when you take psych meds, that fog that comes over your brain, not a whole lot of fog with this stuff. So, and it has really crushed my paranoia. Well, we've been over a bunch of stuff, right? Oh, so this is YouTube, so I gotta tell you all this stuff. Um, Twitter, don't bother following me there because it's an absolute. Twitter is the sign of not only the apocalypse, but the apocalypse came and went, and we didn't notice. Um, Forget it. Don't hit the fucking buttons. They're gamifying you. Anyway, so you take care of yourself. And if you can, take care of other people. And just like Mr. Rogers, I like you just the way you are. All right. Y'all take care now. Bye.